Good evening everyone, and especially to our dear instructor. Good evening, ma'am. So this time I will be focusing or I will be discussing about the topic, the Philippine Constitution, where we have four constitutions in our country. So first, it is a 1899 Malolos Constitution. Second is 1935 the Commonwealth Constitution. Next is a 1973 Constitutional Authoritarianism, and the last one is 1987 Constitution after martial law. But this time, we will focus on the topic about 1987 Constitution after martial law. Okay. So, according to the President herself, should be truly reflective of the aspirations and ideals of the Filipino people. In March 1986, President Aquino proclaimed a transitional constitution to last for a year while a constitutional commission drafted a permanent constitution. The transitional constitution is also called the Freedom Constitution, and it maintained many provisions of the old one, including and rewritten from the president. Right. Next. In 1986, a constitutional convention was created, and it composed of 48 members appointed by the president. The convention drew up a permanent constitution and largely restoring the setup abolished by Marcos in 1972. And also, it was officially adopted on February 2, 1987. So the Constitution begins with a preamble and 18 self-contained articles. It established the Philippines as a democratic republican state where sovereignty resides in the people and all government authority emanates from them. So it allocates governmental powers among the executive, legislative, and judicial branches of government. Next is aside from exclusive power of legislation, Congress may also declare war though a two-thirds vote in both upper and lower houses. So the Philippine court system is vested with the power of the judiciary and composed of a Supreme Court and lower courts as created by law. So the Supreme Court is 15 members or court appointed by the President without the need to be confirmed by Congress. So President Corazon Aquino's government had three options regarding the Constitution. So first is a revert to the 1935 Constitution. Next is retain the 1973 Constitution. And the last one is be granted the power to make reforms or start anew and break from the vestiges of a disgraced dictatorship. So the Constitution also established three independent constitutional commissions, namely the Civil Service Commission, a central agency in charge of government personnel, the Commission on Election mandated to enforce and administer all election laws and regulations, and the Commission on Audit, which examines all funds. So the Office of the Ombudsman was created to investigate complaints that pertain to public corruption, unlawful behavior of public officials, and other public misconduct. So only the House of Representatives can initiate the impeachment of the President, members of the Supreme Court, and the other constitutionally protected public officials such as the Ombudsman. So I think that would be for the topic about the constitutional or 1987 Constitution after the martial law.